Yo, what is good everyone? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Terribly sorry about the audio, guys, and also no face cam. I'm still getting things ready for the relaunch and everything, but trust me, it's going to be pretty cool once we get that down. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into the news. So BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle will include English dubs, and this is very important for a lot of people because there are people who like Japanese voices, which are fine, but then there are people who want to hear English dubs in there. So we do have that confirmation that that will be happening. Now, during a live stream last night, Arc System Works confirmed that BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle will include English dubs. Players will be able to choose between English and Japanese voices, which is always important when it comes to these things. Check out all the Xenoblade Chronicles fans that rejoiced whenever we got Japanese voices and English voices. So Arc System Works didn't elaborate on the English dub. One interesting note to know, though, is that Ruby was shown with an English voicing team with Weiss who had Japanese voicing. So it might be possible that you can specify which character, as far as the language, you can specify which language the character speaks, but that's just something that we don't know at this point. That would be one of the most unique things that I've seen, because usually it's like some characters only speak a certain language. For example, like with Nintendo, there's times where Marth, even though in English, like, you know, you'll get like Smash Brothers, but he'll just speak Japanese, he won't speak English. So I haven't really seen it to where you can pick what individual character, what language they speak. But if they did do that, that'd be really cool and really nerdy at the same time. So I'm hoping that they do that, because some people might have really awesome English voices, so you want to hear them in English. Then some people might have not good English voices, so then you want to hear them in Japanese, and vice versa. So let's hope that they do that, but we don't know at this point. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But another thing to note, guys, is that BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle did make it into EVO 2018 somehow over some of the other games out there, which is really cool. But the only issue, I guess, with this one would be like BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle comes out in June and EVO is August. So if you want to enter for BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, you better start practicing as soon as that game drops, because it's early June in terms of North America and Europe, and it's late May in terms of Japan. So yeah, that's the one thing. I mean, Arc System Works, they have like a trifecta of games coming over. I think they have, what, Guilty Gear. They also have Dragon Ball FighterZ, which is Bandai Namco as well, but it was developed by Arc System Works. And then you also have this game right here, BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. So definitely good stuff for Arc System Works. A lot of publicity for their new games in terms of Dragon Ball Z, in addition to BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. But this is definitely a game that I'm going to be playing on my Nintendo Switch. I'm really happy that they're bringing it over to that system, in addition to PC. I think it's also coming to PS4. No Xbox One version, though, unfortunately. But yeah, it is going to be on PC. So if you have a PC, you can play it there. And of course, we'll be able to catch all that sweet EVO action this August, early August. This game will be featured. It won't be a main event game, though, so it's going to be done, I think, like on Saturday. And the Sunday games have already been announced. So if you haven't seen my video in terms of EVO, make sure you check out one of my last videos here where I talked about the different games and what I think about them. So let me know what you guys think about BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, including English dubs. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here. Nintendo is the reason why Netmarble is bringing 7 Nights to the Nintendo Switch. Now, if you guys didn't see my last video, or one of my last couple videos that I did, there's a game called 7 Nights that's a mobile title that's coming over to the Nintendo Switch, and it looks like a really cool kind of like collecting different types of heroes, battling traditional based RPG with a host of options when it comes to like this thing called the Celestial Tower, which you gotta go through. It's kind of like an endless dungeon type of deal. Plus they have a story mode, plus they have a free battle. There's lots of great modes in this game, and I've been watching a lot of gameplay, and it looks like a good take on the traditional RPG. So I'm actually looking forward to this one. But now we know that Nintendo is actually the reason why they're bringing 7 Nights over to the Nintendo Switch. So let's go ahead and get into this article here. Shoutouts to Gumatsu for it. So this week we found out that Netmarble will be bringing 7 Nights to the Nintendo Switch, but it wasn't on necessarily their own accord. Now, Nintendo actually reached out to Netmarble about the idea, telling them that they believed that 7 Nights would be a great fit for the platform, and 7 Nights is going to see a release on other platforms as well, but the Nintendo Switch version is getting priority above the other ones, so we could potentially get some extra content. Maybe it's being optimized more for it because of the mobility of the platform. Maybe we're going to get, I guess, the first release date. When they announce it, it's going to be maybe a timed exclusive, or it's going to come to Nintendo Switch first. I shouldn't say timed exclusive. It's going to come to Nintendo Switch first because it's already on mobile platforms. You can go play it. I'm not exactly sure how the monetization works on this. I'm pretty sure you can like buy packs or anything like that. So I'm hoping that they kind of get rid of that and they make it to where you can just earn in-game currency and there's no microtransactions, but there could be microtransactions in the game. So we just have to wait and see on that. I think there probably will be. but I think that they're going to tune things to the point to where it's not so egregious like it is on mobile. But I don't know how their model is on mobile. That's the one thing. Like, I don't know if it's really bad or not. I just know that a lot of the games on mobile just sometimes have these platforms to where, like, you know, cost quite a bit. You have to be super grindy in order to get enough money to get packs and everything. I think Nintendo has probably struck a good balance between that with Fire Emblem Heroes, but we'll have to wait and see what they decide to do on this one, 7 Nights. So I'm definitely interested in it. Looks like a really cool RPG. Looks like there's a lot of cool different heroes that you can purchase and you can pick up, and it's traditional. It's 2D, has a nice cool art style to it. It almost reminds me of Bravely Default. That's the one thing when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, this kind of looks like Bravely Default. What do you guys think about this in terms of Nintendo getting this game over to Nintendo Switch? I don't think they're paying for it or anything like that. Nintendo probably just reached out to them and just said, hey, like, this would be a pretty good idea. This is what we can offer. And obviously it's ARM in terms of the CPU, so it's easy to port over mobile titles. So I think that's another reason why Nintendo Switch is getting prioritized, in addition to it being a platform that you can take anywhere you want. Are you guys interested in 7 Nights for the Nintendo Switch? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the last thing here, and you know what? Like, it might be time for a rant on Battle Royale. Like, this, because this is getting, like, ridiculous. Like, this is getting ridiculous. But anyway, let's go to get into this article here as far as this new game announcement, and then I'll give my thoughts on this. So, Egress, and I hope I'm saying that right, is a brand new Battle Royale style Souls-like combat game coming to the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Newly announced. You can battle in the streets, houses, and sewer tunnels of a multi-level city. So Fazan Games, developer of PC game Beasterium, and I might have said that wrong, has announced Egress, a role-playing battle royale with an intense, hardcore Souls-like combat system. That is a mouthful. Coming to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC via Steam. And no Nintendo Switch. That's not a good idea. But anyway, it's coming in 2018, so users can sign up for the beta test. Link in the description below. And here's an overview of the game via Fazan Games. Here's the about. Egress is a role-playing battle royale with an intense, hardcore Souls-like combat system. Choose your hero with unique abilities and become the last survivor. Here are the key features. Alternate universe combining Victorian area, Lovecraft's mythology, and retro wave. The multi-level city. Explore streets, houses, and sewer tunnels. Heroes with unique abilities, weapons, and the opportunity to become stronger. Hardcore Souls-like combat system on melee attacks and dodges, ability combinations, as well as strengths and weaknesses of the characters, their roles and equipment, solo or team up modes. And then of course you guys are checking out the announcement trailer here, and yeah, this has me like, oh my gosh, this is really cool. But then, like, okay, another battle royale game, like, it's getting to be to where it's maybe a little bit too much, because this is like the second one in a day that I've talked about, and there's more and more. We've heard rumors of other games adding in modes, but I think the thing that to me is like a little bit alarming is the fact that games are just coming out. Okay, it's a battle royale game, so it's almost its own genre. It's not a mode being added in, like for example the rumor about Red Dead Redemption 2 or Paladins or even Fortnite, which didn't start out as a battle royale game. It was an added in mode and became basically the main mode that everyone plays. These new games being announced are essentially battle royale games, and that's what the game is, which is like PUBG. But I would think that developers should make a game and then add it in there, because I don't want games to come out and then they don't have that content, like a single player and like a normal mode, and all you get is the battle royale mode. That's it. So I think developers can cut corners, because before you had to make a single player, now you had to make it online. I think Red Dead, if the rumors are true, are doing it correct. Make the single player, make a bunch of different modes, then add battle royale as an additional mode. Don't make battle royale the only thing. So I think PUBG has had a negative influence, and DayZ and the games before have had a negative influence on that, because a lot of developers now are just cutting corners and just saying, oh, we're gonna make a battle royale mode, and that's essentially it. Now, getting into this game, when it comes to Egress, it actually looks really cool. This might be a battle royale game that I play. With all that being said, it might be one that I play, because I do feel that it looks great. And one of the main issues that I have with Fortnite and PUBG and all that is that it's essentially useless after you're done with the battle royale. After you go in there, you parachute in, you do what you need to do, the game ends, and then that's it. There's no leveling, there's no things that you keep over. I mean, there's like a slight ranking or something like that, but I don't care about that. That's just a ranking. That has nothing to do with your actual intrinsic skills or anything. So if somebody can bring out a battle royale game to where you actually get to carry over, you can level up, there's different classes, different skills and things like that, it'll actually get me more interested, and I'm probably going to sign up for the beta and see if I can get in and play it, because this is definitely more of a style of game that I'd be willing to play more so than like a PUBG or something like that. So PS4, Xbox One, and PC via Steam. It's launching this year. What do you guys think about the Battle Royale craze in addition to this game, Egress? I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emails via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you for the next video. Peace.